Hello, today is Sunday, January 30th, 2022, and I am taking you through a relaxing weekend. I got my second COVID shot on Friday. I actually waited quite a while to get my COVID vaccine because, as you know, I've told you that I have fibromyalgia and that's an inflammatory condition, and so I wanted to be careful that I wasn't one of the first people to just run out there and get the first vaccine that hit the shelves, because I know as a scientist that even though we're being given the most current knowledge that everyone has from the most current research on this vaccine, that it is still very new and very young, and despite the money that's being put into it, science is constantly evolving. So just to be safe, because I knew that it's something that sometimes people had reactions to, inflammatory reactions, and also I've had some problems with bronchitis and pneumonia and conditions in my lungs that can be aggravated in the wintertime. I just didn't want to take any chances with, taking something that could potentially create some breathing problems for me. So I did decide to go ahead and get the vaccine because my Go Global NC network contacted me and let me know that in order to go on the trip to Africa this summer, I am indeed going to need the vaccine. I actually can get into Africa without it if I have proof that I had a negative COVID test within so many days of the trip. But then once I get to the country of Zimbabwe, I wouldn't be able to cross the border into that country. So that kind of defeats the purpose because the majority of our trip is going to be in Zimbabwe. That part of Africa right now is really experiencing a lot of cases, and the medical care out there is not what it is here in the United States. So it's definitely not something that I want to chance. And, I don't blame them with all of the money that businesses have invested and universities have invested in this trip and in everyone that's going. I understand why they want to go ahead and do that. So I had no problem going and getting it now. I've seen that they've made a few changes, and they did pull, the vaccine off the shelves when they were having some reactions for a while and updated some things. So I'm feeling like at this point, if there's anything that's going on with the vaccine, we're not going to find out about it until much later. I've had, to think about it a little bit from the standpoint of my faith and the fact that, I believe that God protects me from sickness and disease, and that I don't have to have vaccines in order to do that. However, I also believe that that God says that you should do what you can to keep the peace. So in this case, getting the vaccine is just a way for me to go along with what makes people comfortable. And, as a Christian thing, when I take a stand on something, I need to make sure that it's advancing the faith, and then it's not making it look like I don't care about other people. So I'm happy to go along with it, and I believe that if there are any adverse effects, that God can protect me from those too. I don't have any bad feelings towards anyone that has differing opinions as mine. Our daughter actually very adamant about the fact that she does not want to get the vaccine. So, we have differing opinions in our family, and I just believe that we should respect each other's opinions, and each person has to decide for themselves what they should and shouldn't be doing, and a lot of thought and prayer went into my decision. So far, I have not had major symptoms. The first time around, I was tired the whole weekend, and I basically slept away the weekend, but I think I was also tired from things that were going on at work because there had been a lot of covering of classes and different things going on. It had just been a really busy time, and I think health-wise, I was not as healthy. I had just gotten over a sickness that was a respiratory illness when I went to get it. I wasn't actually sick when I got it, but I think I was a little bit run down. So I was just tired, and my arm was pretty sore. My arm is a little bit sore right now, not too bad. When I move it, I feel it. I don't really feel it other than that. I have not felt all over achy. I woke up with a headache yesterday morning and just took some Tylenol and it went away. I didn't have it the rest of the day, and it didn't come back when the Tylenol wore off. So I've been taking vitamins. I took vitamin D, which is supposed to be really good for, you know, getting rid of things in your body and metabolizing things that you need to metabolize. I took vitamin B to help with the inflammation and any nerve reactions, and I took I had some extra vitamin C by drinking a bunch of orange juice. And so yeah, I'm just trying to take good care of myself. So this weekend I decided I was going to take it easy. I was just going to kind of rest and enjoy myself. We were supposed to have snow on Friday night. We were thinking we were going to get 2 inches of snow, but you can actually see a line on the radar where it shows the snowfall totals. And on the map, it's like this green line that goes diagonal across the state. And we are inside the green patch, and people that were to the northeast of us along that diagonal got snow, and people that were to the southwest of us along the diagonal got snow, but we didn't really get snow. We had maybe a dusting. So I was kind of mad. I was bummed because I'm from Ohio, and in the wintertime I have lots of great memories of, you know, being out in the snow, having fun as a family, and I just really wanted to see some snow, you know? Like, I don't like it when it hangs around until like the end of February, like going into March, and sometimes we would even have like storms in April or May once in a while in Ohio. And I don't like it when it's like dirty and slushy, but when it's nice, white, clean snow, I kind of enjoy it. So I made Joe take me in the car, and we went driving to Currituck, where I used to work, and we had a church out there at one time that we were assigned to, and we went, and as you drove, it was so funny, like it was dusting, pretty much green, and then as you got into like maybe an hour away from here, we started to see a little bit more snow, and then as you hit Currituck, it was like boom, there was a total difference there. So, you know, up north along the Virginia line and into the surrounding county, there was a lot more. So we went and we took our cooler, and one of my favorite things to do as a kid when we'd have a snowstorm is make snow cream, which is basically ice cream. It's like ice milk ice cream. So it's made out of clean snow, and you can either use milk and sugar and vanilla, or you can use sweetened condensed milk, which is a lot thicker, and like flavorings, whatever you want to put, whatever toppings you want to put on it. So we made some snow cream, and we brought all the snow back in the cooler and made it at home, and I've been enjoying that. There's still some in the freezer for later. So I had some fun. I actually did a lot of resting and did a little bit in my pantry. I found a couple of things when I went shopping for Valentine's Day at TJ Maxx that I could use in my pantry. And then my big order of pantry things are coming tomorrow. So as soon as I get those things, I'm going to film the last part of my pantry organization video, and then I will be pushing that out next weekend to you. So look for that coming up soon. I will show you step by step how I have redone my pantry. I have not a very large pantry, but it's definitely better organized now than it used to be. And I can't wait until I get my rest of my organizers tomorrow so that it can be even better. So I'm working on organizing my pantry because I know that an organized pantry and a full pantry, a stocked pantry, is a great way to stay on your eating plan. So Joe and I have been eating as much as we can on the Mediterranean diet. We're not like 100%. We go off of it here and there, but it's the majority of our diet now. And the Mediterranean diet includes a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, healthy fats, especially olive oil and avocados, and it includes small amounts of meats, so mostly like poultry and fish and seafood. So it's actually a very heart healthy diet, which is important to me with my family history. And it's great for inflammation, which is important to my, fibromyalgia. And it's great for diabetes control, which is important for me about Joe. So there's lots of pluses in it for us. And I think it's a lifestyle that we can continue into our older age. And I'm just trying to, do everything I can to set us up for, healthy living. And having a great stocked pantry is the first step. We did have a little movie marathon. We watched some Star Wars. It's funny because I haven't watched any Star Wars in a while. And then I just called and talked to Grayson, my grandson, and they were dueling with their lightsabers. So I guess it's a family trait. But I laid around on the couch a little bit, watched some movies, ate healthy food. I made some baked spaghetti squash with sauce and cheese, like broiled on it, which was so delicious. That's what we had for lunch. Then I just got done eating one of my favorite snacks in the world, which is Simple Mills almond flour crackers. I buy my crackers through Thrive Market, and I really, really love them. They are pretty high in fiber. They have 2 grams of protein and iron, potassium, calcium. So they're pretty good for you, actually. They're pretty low in calories and pretty low in fat, very low in fat, actually. So it's a great snack. Great snack for me. But I just finished eating that and some cottage cheese, and I don't know that I'm going to eat like a full meal for dinner because I just don't feel like I need it. We haven't been that active today, so.
Known you as a father, known you as a friend, I will sing of the goodness of God. My life laid down, surrender now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after me. All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Sing of the mercy. You have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God.
That's it for today. Thanks for watching to the very end. I am going to sign off for now, but look for my Pantry Organization video coming up next Sunday, and I'll have another teaching content video for you on Thursday night, somewhere around like 6 o'clock at night. So thanks for being part of my channel, and as always, don't forget to work hard, be kind, and amazing things will happen. Bye-bye.
Baxter. Hey, buddy. Hey, you sleepy. Are you sleepy boy? You ready to go sleepy?